Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel Self-Care Matters with VB, a channel dedicated to the promotion of self-care, a channel that may help you boost your immunity and your resilience. As I explained in my introductory video, it seems like a tall claim, but self-care and stress management can indeed help you boost your immunity and your resilience. So in today's episode, I'm going to talk about what self-care is, why it is important, how you can integrate it into your everyday life, and then in the end, I'll give you one practical strategy that you can use in your everyday life to help you manage your stress better. So self-care basically is the fuel that keeps us going. It's something that helps replenish and recharge us. It's a fuel. So just think about it for a minute. If you were driving and the low fuel light of your car came on, what would you do? Chances are you will evaluate the amount of fuel left, figure out how to get more fuel, and then most likely you'll have to make some changes to your plans so that you're not stranded halfway, right? Now apply the same situation to yourself. How many times do we make any changes when we are running low on fuel? Almost really risking a burnout, right? So thinking about self-care as a fuel that you need to replenish to make sure that you can accomplish what you want to in your everyday life. Not only that, so that you can have a good quality of life, so that you can sustain yourself. So self-care basically is the things that you do to meet your emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual needs with the goal to sustain yourself and to boost your resilience and your immunity. So basically, it's the activities that you do, the investments that you put into your own needs so that you are taking care of yourself. So there are 5 pillars of self-care. Generally I hear from clients, well, you know what, my life is so busy, I cannot include any activities. I do want to look after myself, but I cannot. I just don't have the time. A valid concern. But self-care is not about spas and massages, right? They have a place, right? But that's not self-care. That's part of it, but not. Self-care is more than that. So self-care is not something that is going to cause additional burden to you. The 5 pillars of self-care are breath, sleep, nutrition, work-life balance. I hope I can remember them all. I probably will have to take a look, but that's fine. And exercise. So as I said, breathing, sleep, nutrition, exercise, and work-life balance. So you already do all of those things, right? You just have to add attention and intention to that. And you're on your way. So breathing, each one of those pillars is very important. However, breathing in particular is extremely important. We all breathe, but we do not use our breath the way it can help us energize our mind and body. In fact, the way we breathe can potentially cause stress to our system. And conversely, if we are stressed out, we do not breathe properly. If you look at a baby, a sleeping baby, watch their breath, right? You can see their belly go up and down because they're breathing from their belly, right? They're breathing deeply. Whereas most of us have a very shallow breath. We breathe from our chests, right? And generally, when the more stressed out we are, the shallower our breathing is. We breathe from our chest. One way you can determine whether you're breathing from your chest or your tummy is to put one hand on your tummy, another hand on your chest, and basically breathe and see which part of you is sort of moving more. If your chest is heaving more, that means you're breathing from your chest. But if your tummy moves more, that means you're breathing from your belly. So belly breathing is very beneficial in interrupting your stress response. So today we are going to be doing an exercise that has to do with breathing. But before we do that, some housekeeping. First of all, I want to, share the disclaimer with you. The information presented on this channel is by no means a substitute for professional consultation. Listen to your body. Do not make any changes without consulting with your healthcare or mental health professional. The information presented here is psychoeducational in nature, and you need to use precaution as you decide whichever way you want to use this information. The next thing I want to tell you is that I'll be publishing on Wednesdays and sharing one practical strategy with you in each episode. So going back to the practical strategy for today. So I hope you're not driving. If you are, don't attempt this. Wait till you get home. So for those of you who are not driving, please sit up straight with your back supported, your feet planted on the floor. Now take a couple of deep breaths. Then breathe out. completely empty your lungs. This particular technique is called box breathing. It is a very simple yet effective technique. It is used by the Navy SEALs. And the reason why it is effective is that it basically interrupts your stress response and re-engages your rest and digest response. So if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling stressed out, this is the best thing to do, even in the moment that you're experiencing it. But the more you practice it, the less stressed you will be. So going back to it. So empty out your lungs, breathe out, empty out your lungs, then breathe in to a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you breathe in to a count of 4, then hold to a count of 4. Then breathe out to a count of 4. Let's do it one more time so that it's less confusing. I think I was all over the place last time. So basically, you want to breathe out to empty out your lungs. You breathe in to a count of 4. You hold to a count of 4. And then you breathe out to a count of 4. Initially, if 4 seems like a little bit longer or too challenging for you, then feel free to do it to a count of 3. So try to do it a few times a day. You can repeat this 4-step breathing technique 3 times at a time. In case you begin to feel dizzy, then obviously you don't want to continue. I will be sharing other techniques with you as well. I hope you practice this and share in the comment box how it goes for you. Also, please subscribe to this channel as you commit to looking after yourself. Also, share with your family and friends so that they can benefit from this information as well. Again, go to the comment box before you leave and share one thing that you do to look after yourself. I thank you so much for your time. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Until then, please be kind to yourself and to one another. Bye for now.